Bryce Hayes.
Hi, I'm Emma Smith.
Hey everyone, I'm Savannah King.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Epperson.
Hey y'all, I'm Happily.
Hi, I'm Anna Button.
And I'm Wyatt
The
Button.
thespian board this year for Troop 4429.
And we welcome you to the 43rd Annual Hammy Awards and the second ever virtual Hammy Awards.
Anyways, this year Theater at DHS prevailed in multiple unique ways.
So, tonight we are taking the time to celebrate theater accomplishments at Dallas High School.
Awards will be awarded, performances will be
And we will
performed,
be looking back on the extraordinary memories and the good times we have shared together as thespians.
And if you ask me, tears will be shed. But before we get started, we would love to express our gratitude for Alicia Shear for being the technical miracle worker that she is.
She's helped behind the scenes in a very prominent way.
We wouldn't have been able to do any of these wonderful projects without her.
Thank you, Alicia. And thank you for watching. Now, we hope you enjoy this year's Hammy Awards.
Howdy everyone, welcome to Hammy's. The group of presenters tonight are all Advanced Theater seniors. The first award tonight to kick off the evening is New Thespians. Our first new thespian is Michael Geisinger. Our second new thespian this year is Elliot Grass. Our next new thespian is Tegan Melling. Our next new thespian is Rory Parsons. Our next new thespian is Nikki Van Aken. Our next new thespian is Natalie Lime. Our next new thespian is Brandon Garcia. And our final new thespian is Anna Button.
And we're going to hold for just a second because we want to make sure that Brandon gets to get his award on camera. Thank you. So this year's Hammy Awards, just to let you know, we're still not allowed to do public performances with the audiences here, but we're allowed to invite the senior theater students only. So there are theater seniors in the audience. You can hear a little bit of claps because we're really here, which is way better than last year when it was just us, like two of us. So anyway, I'll turn it back over to the seniors.
Hello, I'm Toby Hausler, and I'll be awarding our second award for tonight. And this is our Rookie of the Year award. This is for people who this is their first year of theater. It doesn't matter if they are a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. If this is their first year of theater and they have just gone above and beyond, they can get this award. So first, we're going to start with the Rookie Technician of the Year, which is Nikki Van Aken. And now we're also going to have a performer. And so the Rookie Performer of the Year is Brandon Garcia. Awesome.
Hey everybody, I am Michael Rinspies, and I will be
I just want to explain to our audience at home what's going on. So what we're discovering is that sometimes our camera loses focus. So sometimes the students will hold. Michael hasn't been struck without the ability to speak. He's just waiting for the camera to focus on it and waiting until I give him the cue to proceed. So we'll hold on.
awesome. So I am Michael Rinspies, and I will be presenting our first year letters for this year. So we have, for our first year letter, Anna Button. The second one, we have Elliot Grass. For our third, we have Michael Geisinger. We have Rory Parsons. we have Nikki Van Aken. We have Natalie Lime. We have Tegan Melling. We have Josh Slack. We have Paula Geisinger. And then we have Brandon Garcia. Thank you. Thank you.
Great. Hi, I'm Wyatt, and I'm going to be presenting some awards for the fall show, which is A Christmas Carol. First, I want to applaud the entire company. This show was filmed back in the fall during a big COVID-19 spike, and they had to adjust to these new rules and regulations, but through it all, they persevered and were able to put on an amazing show. So I want to hand out these awards. First are the Company Choice Awards. First one is Emma Smith. Woo-hoo! Toby Hosler. Katina Schinkel. Natalie Nelson. Yay! And then we have the Performer of Merit Awards. And those go to Toby Hosler. Yay, Toby. Nice. And we have the other Performer Merit Award, and that goes to Bryce Hayes. Hey, Bryce. Woo!
Hello, I'm Hadley Nelson, and I am waiting because I am blurry. I'm still waiting. I am no longer waiting. I am Hadley Nelson, and I am presenting our awards for our thespian scholars. These people have maintained a GPA of 3.0 or higher during their time in the theater this year, which is frickin' cool if you ask me. So that is Katie Epperson, Savannah King, Piper Gregory, Elliot Grass, Nikki Van Aken, Hope Wade, and Katinia Schinkel.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Michael, again. So, Oregon Thespians gives out 5 scholarships statewide, and these are to people who are very dedicated, who put themselves out there towards these scholarships. And we have a person in our company who received one of these scholarships for $750, our very own Hadley Nelson.
Okay, I'm Wyatt. I'm back, and I'm introducing a performance. This performer qualified for the state level for the Thespian Conference, which is a really big deal. But this year, our regional acting competition was a little different since it was all virtual. Performers had to learn a new process for submitting their videos, and also master the art of self-taping, which is a whole new thing to handle. So I want to commend this performer. And without further ado, let's enjoy a pre-recorded performance of Megan Fogg performing Right Hand Man from Something Rotten.
Hi, I'm Troop4429, and today I will be performing Right Hand Man from the musical Something Rotten. Music and lyrics by Wayne Kirkpatrick and Carrie Kirkpatrick. I will be B. Thank you. If you ever got in trouble, I would be there on the double just to bail you out. If there's anything you lack, you know I've always got your back. That's what it's all about. Think of me as your sidekick, helping you whenever I can. I'm more than just a woman, baby. When the pressure's coming, baby, let me be your right hand man. You're not hearing me. If you're ever in a pickle, you can call for me, and quick'll be how fast I run. You and me should be a team for any dream or any scheme. That's how it should be done. Sure, I could stay in the background, just smiling every now and again. But just to be a pretty lady, that would be a pity, baby. Let me be your right hand man. I am stronger than you think, don't be thinking I ain't tough. I am where you ought to go when the going's getting rough. So when things are going badly, they kinda are. Well, if they weren't, love, quit trying to protect me. Not until I know that if you're ever in a fix and it's a fix you need to nix, and I'm your go-to guy. Don't be so literal. And don't forget, I'm not a shrinking violet, a solid rock am I. So don't be thinking I'll crumble when the you-know-what hits the fan. There's no problem that's too big when you're married, that's the gig. So don't be a sexist pig. Is it asking too much of you? It's only 'cause I love you. Let me be your right. In fact, I'll show you that I'm right. I'm gonna go get you boys some meat. Baby, I'm your right. Don't put up a fight. I can be your right. Starting here tonight, let me be your right hand man. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joseph Sutton, and I shall be presenting the second year letters. First person, JD Epperson. Next, Alyssa Gilmore. Next, Graham Gleisner. Finally, Bree Butler.
Hello. My name is Petunia Schinkel, and I have the honor of presenting the Thespian Vice President's List Scholars. These people have maintained a 3.5 or higher GPA, and I am blurry, so I'm going to pause. And now I'm not. So these people have maintained a 3.5 or higher GPA, which is super impressive and super hard, so we want to honor them. And first we have Havala Gaither Lyle. Tegan Melling. Graham Gleisner. Christopher Lowry. Hans Garrison. Maya Robinson. Wyatt Button. Megan Fobb. Joseph Sutton. Toby Hausler. And Emma Smith.
Hello, I am back, and I will now be presenting the Honor Thespian Awards. These are for thespians who now have enough points that when they graduate, they will receive a medal to wear with all their graduation gear. So here we go. Hope Wade. Christopher Lowry. And Katie Epperson.
Hello everyone, I'm Alicia and I am the technical director here at Dallas High School, and I have the honor of presenting a brand new Dallas High School.
Okay. Let's skip ahead. Coming down.
Hi everyone, I'm so sorry. I meant to play a video, but it's not playing, so that's fun. I am giving a new award this year that we've never given at Dallas High School before. And it's hard to explain just everything that these students have done for us, but basically we came up with a new award called the Thespian of Note, and it goes to 2 student composers that made this year possible. Our productions are incredible this year, and it wouldn't be possible without the musical talent of Wyatt Button and Bryce Hayes. Thank you so much for all that you guys have done for us.
Hi, our next award is the Technical Theater Award. Performing is what gets the highlight here, but really, we wouldn't be able to run without our tech. It is an often unthankful job because if you're doing your job right, we're not going to see that they're necessary, but we know they're necessary. And it is very important to us to honor them here today. So our 2 Technical Theater Award winners are Emma Smith and Hans Garrison.
Hi, I'm Patini and I'm back again, and this time I get to present the 3rd year letters. And these people have worked so hard for 3 years to letter every single year, and that's amazing, so we're gonna honor them. So first we have Toby Hausler. Savannah King. Christopher Lowry. Bryce Hayes. Hope Wade. Joseph Sutton. Emma Smith. And Hans Garrison.
Hello, I am Hadley Nelson again, and I have the pleasure of introducing a little project that we worked on in advanced theater this year that we would love to share with you. Now, in advanced theater, when we were thinking about what we wanted to do for Hammy's this year, we were a little bit at a loss because we didn't have a lot of time and we're doing everything over Zoom. And theater is pretty stressful over Zoom. We all know this. So we wanted to find a way to convey what this year has been like for us as high schoolers with this pandemic and everything going on. And Crom suggested that we write about that in the form of journal entries, and we put ourselves back in the shoes of who we were a year ago, months ago, even a few weeks ago, so that we can tell the story of this year. And so we compiled all of our little journal entries together into a script, and we performed it over Zoom. And we hope that it conveys to you what this year was like for us as high schoolers and just as people, and we hope that it resonates with you. So here is the year we lost, the year we found, the year we changed.
March 13th, 2020. I'm excited for a 2-week-long spring break. I'm looking forward to doing nothing but playing video games with my friends, eating an absurd amount of spicy snacks, and drinking Red Bull. Yesterday, about half the students showed up to school, and one of my friends left just because someone said in class he was coughing too much. I thought it was hilarious. Although I was a little afraid too. I think this whole coronavirus thing will blow over within a month and everything will return to normal.
March 13th. The rest of the school day, I'm going from class to class, watching slightly panicked teachers talk through their plans for us over the break. Most of it doesn't bother me. It feels kind of like the haze of the last day before summer.
March 13th. I'm a little worried.
March 13th, 2020. As the school bell rang, I was walking out of the theater and Crom asked me what I was going to do for spring break. I answered, babysitting. We shared a laugh and then Crom said, well, I hope you can relax a little bit. Then I got a weird feeling, a gut feeling, like that was it. I remember looking around, trying to grasp all the happy feelings I usually felt from the theater, like it was the last time. Crom looked at me and said, don't worry, I'll see you in 2 weeks. It snapped me back, like, no, I'm just crazy, everything is fine. I remember stopping and thinking I should turn around and give Crom a hug goodbye, just in case. But then my phone rang and my ride was there to pick me up, and I felt excited again. Yes, spring break has begun.
March 27th. I can't leave my house, and it is really weird. I've been spending a lot more time with my family since they are really the only people I can hang out with. It is nice to have this amount of free time with them before I graduate and soon start my own life.
April 11th. My mom called for a family meeting this morning to talk about the new plan for school. She's a teacher, so she was aware of the uncertainty of it all. She wanted us to be prepared, though, so we set up a new table upstairs, made a charging station for all the computers, and made sure everyone knew what they were doing come Monday. I could tell no one in my family was really prepared for this. It was like school, but without the meat of it. I thought it might be easy. We could skip all the time sitting in class doing nothing and just get to work. It ended up being more like taking a flavorless pill which sustained you for the day without eating. It felt lackluster. I missed little things like sharing ideas with the class, the sound of pencils on paper, and eating lunch with friends.
April 12th. My phone won't stop buzzing with all the notifications from the school. I'm feeling pretty indifferent about the situation. I don't know, like, I don't care.
April 12th. Distance learning. I don't like the sound of that. I've tried online school in the past and all I did was procrastinate. With distance learning, I fell into the same habits. In the morning, I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I'll just roll myself from my bed to my desk chair. I wake up feeling dazed and I barely remember what I did those days. It kind of just happened.
April 12th. Online school? What? How am I supposed to do that? I can barely learn in class. How am I supposed to be able to do it at home while my warm, cozy, loving bed is just sitting there like, come on, you know you want to sleep on me.
April 12th. The first day of school this year. At this point, I'm mostly just scared for AP exams. Scared that this is going to hurt college prospects and the rest of my career. I thought I didn't know where I was going to go after high school, but now I really don't. To college still, I hope.
April 12th. We began distance learning for school, and we weren't going to resume in-person school until all of this was sorted out, which could mean I miss out on dances and events, making new friends, missing out on simply having a standard high school experience.
April 12th. Are you kidding me? I just want to go back to school and see my friends and do theater. There's no way I'm actually going to learn. What is even the point?
April 13th. Today, the cast of I and J all got on a huge group call. We talked about how much we missed each other, showed each other different art projects we started / new TV shows we'd been binging. We laughed a lot and cried a little bit. We were so excited to just see everyone, even if it was through a screen. We talked for hours. It felt like we could go forever, yet sometimes we all would sit there for a minute because nothing new had happened. Today was fun. I liked this day.
April 25th. Did I just chop my hair off because I'm bored? Yep. I don't know what else to do. I thought the summer after freshman year was supposed to be fun. This isn't fun anymore.
April 26th. I'm looking through old pictures on my phone. I miss my friends. I just found one of me, Maddie, Wyatt, and Bryce from Camp Thespis last year. I hope we get to go to Camp Thespis next year if things start to open up more. Here's another one of Toby during our Goodwill trip in Romeo and Juliet. I remember being so exhausted that day, but I would give anything to go back to that right now. I feel so alone.
April 27th. I'm going to see my friends today. It's nerve-wracking, though. I haven't seen them in a long time. I grab a camping chair to join the circle of chairs and picnic blankets in the parking lot. Everyone's so far away, and it feels weird. But we sit and we talk and we laugh, just like we might have during lunch if we'd been in school together. We haven't been in school together. When I go home, I am exhausted. Physically, it's been a day of sitting, but emotionally, it has been a bittersweet roller coaster.
May 25th. For Hammy's, a big part was to get to see the pictures of the seniors in theater who were graduating. I got a peek into what their lives are like in theater. I've gotten to know awesome, great, and funny seniors that made theater more amazing and enjoyable. Not being able to get that proper goodbye and see each of the seniors take their bows made me feel like I missed out. I was really looking forward to it.
May 26th. My dad left to go back to Montana today. He told me and my sister he still wasn't moving back. Me and my sister sat on the couch crying and venting forever. Me and my sister have never been this close, but without our dad, we have to rely on each other so much more than before, so we don't break down every time he isn't there to help.
June 9th. Well, it's 7 in the morning again. What to do? I recently listened to a TED Talk podcast about creativity. It said that the best way to get your brain going creatively is to go back to the things you did as a kid. For me, that's Legos. I sit and put stuff together for an hour and a half, but I know I need to get some exercise or at least go outside. So I go out and practice some basketball. James, the new 16-year-old to join the household, comes out with me and we shoot some hoops. He beats me and I go back to my Legos and build a helicopter. And it's only 10 o'clock. I'm getting my exercise at least, but my mood, real bored and lonely.
June 10th. Today, my great-grandpa turns 96. I know this isn't the case for everyone, but I'm really close with my great-grandpa. He's genuinely a really funny person and knows how to make a room laugh. He's also full of stories. He fought in World War II, was a cowboy in Texas, and has seen a lot of this world that I could only dream of. He inspires me to live my life to the fullest, to get to the point in my life where I can be 96 and still find stories to tell and jokes to make, even in the midst of a global pandemic.
June 20th. We've been driving for forever, but we are passing by these really cool trees and it's all misty and foggy and I feel like I'm in Twilight. Oh, and there were these really cool vans that like amplified the Twilight feel, so I'm like geeking out. This is how I want to live when I grow up, I think. I've been getting lost in thought about the future a lot. Right now, in this moment, everything is perfect, you know? I feel almost enlightened. I think I should get out more.
July 4th. Before COVID, I would go with my family to some fair for the 4th of July. I would run around with my cousins and we would look at the stands, eat a bunch of fair food that was really bad for you, and watch the fireworks while sitting around on blankets and lawn chairs. For the 4th of July 2020, I got together with a small group of my friends and we had a miniature fireworks show and tried to see how many marshmallows we could fit in our mouths. Even though it was different, it was a good time.
July 21st. I got a job. 1. Who let 16-year-olds be in charge of making food that the general public is going to be ingesting? And 2. Why do so many people want to eat food made by 16-year-olds? The first day at the one and only Dallas Dairy Queen, and I have never been more exhausted. I worked a 5-hour shift, and for the entirety of those 5 hours, there was a line of customers just waiting to be helped. I remember the first blizzard I made. It was a s'mores. So good. I also remember literally asphyxiating in the mask I was wearing while I was running around carrying 15-pound bags of ice cream to and from, and thought to myself, not too late to run out, hijack a car, and escape to a nice cottage in the woods where no one will ever ask for extra fry sauce ever again.
July 24th. In the middle of a national medical crisis, I've taken it upon myself to be creative with my reasons to go to the hospital. I need a substantial cystectomy on my lower back, or it might cause permanent spine damage. The operation should last 2 hours, but the scars and nerve damage will likely persist with me for the rest of my life.
August 10th. Wait, we're not going back to school? God, when will this end? The only reason I chose not to graduate early was because I wanted to have a senior year. My last play in theater, Hammy's, tennis, the raft trip, graduation, the list goes on and on. Will I get any of that? Am I the only one feeling this way? Am I all alone? Will someone please reach out to me?
August 11th. I was supposed to be on a plane heading to Hawaii today. My family had this whole vacation planned out. We were going to go to the Big Island for 2 weeks and do all the fun stuff you do in Hawaii. Well, that isn't happening anymore. Instead, I am working.
August 11th. I really hope we get to go back. I miss people. I miss being in the uncomfortable school chairs. I miss high-fiving my teachers on the way into class. I miss seeing people's smiles. It's my 16th birthday, and I can't go to the beach. I can't see my grandparents. I can't get my license, and I can't celebrate with my friends. Best birthday ever.
September 3rd. Well, I can't really go out and hang out with friends. So what I've been doing is talking to them over a Discord call and playing video games. They got me into League of Legends, a game I used to despise, but because of them, I can tolerate it.
September 4th. So, we're not going back to school for a long time. I got an email from the school that said we're not even doing sports, so it looks like I'm going to be cooped up in this house for even longer.
September 8th. My dad woke us up today at 5:30. The sky is so orange and pink. The shadows and winds and light comes from every direction. You can't tell which way the sun is rising from. It's a sky-wide perpetual sunrise. It's truly beautiful. A murder of crows flies overhead. Their silhouettes create amazing views, and we laugh at the ridiculous nature of our world. We try to take pictures. They don't do the sky justice. It looks like the end of the world, but if this is the end, isn't it breathtaking? We realize this beauty is from the flames of people's homes, their memories, their lives, and we mourn, but we can't do anything for them. So for this moment, we focus on ourselves. My sister and I look up apocalypse playlists, and we make pancakes and eggs while listening to Don't Fear the Reaper. We launch our 15-year-old fish-shaped kite, and the strange airways from the fires make an erratic pattern for the fish to fly. The sky is so beautiful.
September 8th. I woke up this morning at my grandparents' house in Eugene and thought I was dreaming. I looked out the window and the sky was bright orange. I thought the rapture was happening or something. My aunt and uncle will be staying with us tonight because they're in a fire danger zone and have no place to go. We turned on NBC News and we are just watching and praying as this fire grows ever closer to us. I packed up what little I had at my grandparents' house just in case it reached us. Every 10 to 30 minutes, our phones would go off reporting if you are in a certain area, you need to evacuate because you are now in a fire danger zone. I'm really scared, and I feel kind of small and helpless. There isn't anything I can do as I watch this unfold in front of me. But hey, At least I wasn't thinking about COVID for once.
September 10th. I am devastated. I was hoping for a normal senior year in which I could try out all the fun things that seniors do. Was looking forward to auditioning for the play. When I heard there might not be plays this year, my heart broke.
September 10th. There's been a lot of problems lately with the fires. They have devastated so many places in Oregon. But when I showed up to help at the cleanup, there were hundreds of people there to help. It really showed the love the community has.
September 24th. They keep delaying school. First, saying it would open in early September like normal, then mid-September, and then late September. Now we won't start school back up until early October. Not only that, we won't be going back to school. Instead, we'll continue distance learning and use something called Canvas. Also, I'm an adult now, so that's weird. I'll be voting, which is cool though, but also really stressful as it feels like everyone is split directly down the middle. I'm honestly really stressed. This was supposed to be my senior year where I lay back, take it easy. Now I'm just stuck in my house, waiting to see if I even get a school year.
September 28th. I think that when we started the school year online, I realized how my relationships with people had changed. Some friends that I made I never got to see again. Being able to go into theater every day to hang out with people that I didn't see otherwise was a good part of my school day. I've gotten to see and talk with my mom a lot more, which has been really nice, but I have lost a huge part of my social life.
October 1st. Today was the first day of a Christmas Carol auditions. The auditions were over Zoom, which went pretty smoothly, but the doubt came from the distance. All of us separated by little individual boxes on a screen, and all in our homes. No welcoming all the new faces with open arms, no hyping each other up after you go up for a cold read. However, it did raise a feeling of excitement.
October 6th. I got my first lead in an after-school play. Not only that, but it is a grouchy old man. That's right, I got my first lead in a play, and it wasn't a comedy. However, it's different. This play is going to be filmed. This is like nothing we as a group have ever done before. We aren't sure of how anything is going to work yet. Will two characters be allowed in the same shot at once? Can anyone touch each other? How are we going to practice? I'm about as excited as I am nervous.
October 15th. I love football games. I love being there with the community, hearing my friends from band play those staple high school football game songs, bundling myself up in cozy sweaters and laughing with the hot cocoa in my hands. All of it. This year was my senior year. I was supposed to have a last game, a last homecoming, a last hot cocoa with friends. But I'll never be able to experience games like that again. Really, the most devastating part of this whole thing for me is the loss of those little carefree moments that we share with others. Those are what make this whole high school thing worthwhile.
November, I think. I started longboarding a bit. It's not much, but I find it relaxing.
November 26th. I just had the first holiday away from all of my family. I'm trying really hard not to cry because I can feel how far away my parents are from me. I want this thing to be over. Actually, I just want to be able to hug my mom again.
December 25th. It's 8:30 and it's Christmas. I've been looking forward to this. I go out into the living room. No one's awake. In the kitchen. No one there either. But it's Christmas. Come on, people. I wait. 9 and still no one's awake. 9:30. At least James is awake. We can play some more Minecraft or something. See, there's something to be excited about. James. I hope he has a good Christmas with us. Eventually the family does get up, and it's kind of weird. No one really knows where to start. My mom decides we'll just have to make some new traditions. So we just start by hanging out, sharing love.
January 15th, 2021. I haven't done a single homework assignment for weeks. I just keep finding myself laying in bed scrolling mindlessly through Instagram. Because it's easy, I guess. I want to read a book or play video games, but I can't bring myself to anymore. For me, I feel like I can only do things for fun as a reward for working. But I'm not working. I can't bring myself to, so I can't have fun. On top of it all, I haven't seen my friends in months. So what's the point of doing everything alone?
March 5th, 2021. I am going back to the theater. I'm driving to the theater. I'm going to see all the people in the theater. This is incredible. I have so missed being there. Thoughts of Romeo and Juliet rush into my brain. Oh, how wonderful was it to sit together and to do table work. How wonderful was it to choreograph the opening sequence and set builds, run-throughs, watching people's scenes from off stage. The connections we made were the best part, though. I parked the car where I'd seen only juniors and seniors park before, and I walk in. There's light on the stage, and it matches the light in my soul. I see all the people there, and I feel hopeful. It's gonna be a good show.
March 13th. It's been a whole year. Before all of this, I would always try to keep myself busy with school and my friends so I wouldn't have to worry about my own life and problems. But because I had to stay home, I didn't have any choice except to confront my problems. I think I came out a better person because of it.
March 13th. It doesn't seem that we're returning back to school, which is great. Time is no longer a concept to me. Night, day, the only difference between the two is how bright it is outside. I don't go out there much, so it doesn't matter anyways.
March 15th. I don't know why, but I just think there's collective sense in the air that my class has moved on despite not having graduated yet. Everyone's got their own thing going on now, whether that's a job or something else. The world feels so much bigger than high school now.
April 8th. After my exchange was canceled for the last and final time in March, I've been having a hard time struggling to figure out who I am. I think I put my mental health on hold for a really long time because it was easy to pretend that everything was perfect when my life was constantly moving and I always had something to do. Last March, when everything did stop and I was separated from my support, I truly realized how much happiness I got from everyone I was close to in theater and at school. Because of this letdown, I didn't really want to connect with school or anything that reminded me of last year, when I was happiest and so full of hope. I mean that literally and metaphorically. I had so many aspirations and was so sure of who I was and what was happening. Theater was such a big part of who I was and who I am. I really didn't want to think about it, and I distanced myself from the family I was a part of in that space. I miss you guys. I want to show you how grateful I am and how much you've helped me these past 3 years. I think that theater has changed who I am for the better and has opened me up to so many new perspectives. I don't know what I want to do or where I'm going, but I know that the friends I've made here and the people I've cared for and have cared for me will always hold a place in my heart and can genuinely count on me for anything. I love you.
April 9th. Today, we made flower crowns in rehearsal for 12th night. This was scary for me because I'm not an arts and crafts person whatsoever. I was very much struggling with putting my crown together, but Katinia Schinkel was always there, willing to help me if I needed her. From making the crown the right size for my fat head to gluing the flowers on, she was an absolute angel.
April 15th. I am an Eagle Scout now. Through this year, my whole life has changed. I started COVID at 15, and now I'm 17 in 10 days.
April 22nd. I could not be prouder of Wyatt Button. Today, he played a song he wrote for 12th night in rehearsal. It is pure magic. His work in this play is a wonderfully fitting accumulation of all of the effort he's put into this program and his passions over the years.
April 24th. I forgot I had a longboard. I could do like 6 more push-ups than before, so I made some progress. Only took over an entire year. That seems like everything.
April 25th. I got into the University of Southern California, and I'm so excited to go there in the fall. It feels like all of the work I've done in high school has finally accumulated for something.
April 25th. We just had a bomb fight rehearsal today. It was so much fun. We got a lot of work done, but we got to laugh with each other again, and it was nice. It's almost normal. I'm excited for the day we have a live audience again, getting to hear the hum of excitement on opening night, all of our pre-show rituals, even good luck hugs before we all run to places. I'm excited when we do something funny or something cool with our swords that we worked so hard to cram into our muscle memories. That day will be a good day, and I am so ready for it.
2020 was a year that brought a lot of conflict to my mind, a lot of contrasting emotions and opinions. Those several months where we were stuck frozen in our homes doing nothing was a recipe for turmoil, mostly political in my experience. I've seen this pandemic bring out the worst in people while also proving that there is genuine kindness in many people's hearts, regardless of the circumstances. In July, it was beyond heartwarming to see hundreds of people from my primarily white town gather at the courthouse several times to protest against racial injustice. It's ironic that although the nature of this pandemic is rather isolating, I somehow felt a great sense of unity with many of the people in my community and online. This year was a test for a lot of people, including me, a test to see how serious people are for caring for the lives of others. Seeing how people reacted to protests or COVID-related restrictions and shutdowns helped me identify those who are on the side of kindness. And for that, I'll always be grateful. Thank you, 2020.
May 7th. The day I look forward to the most is when COVID can be behind everyone and things can continue on in line. A day when I get to be in college and meet people without the worry of COVID. A day when I can go to more concerts and make more friends. That day will be amazing.
March 13th, 2050. 30 years. That is insane. 30 years. Today my children came home and said they were learning about the 2020 COVID pandemic in their history class. I always knew it would end up in history books, but it feels so real to actually hear that happen. I'm so happy that I no longer have to avoid strangers like they're all going to murder me. I remember when things first were truly back to normal, and everything that would have seemed normal in 2019 seemed really intimate and weird. Like the only people I should come close to are my family. However, now I can shake hands with a stranger, or even hug someone I haven't seen for a long time. It is nice.
Hello, everybody. Oh. That was the year we lost, the year we found, and the year we changed. And we hope we could impart some insight into just our thoughts and our emotions and lives throughout this entire process. And now we'll be moving on to our 12th Night Awards. 12th Night was our fall production, which will premiere tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. So our first award is our Company's Choice Award, which goes to Rem Glazner. And our next award will be our Performers of Merit, which we have 3. There is Rem Glazner. Next we have Hallie Nelson. And finally, we have Katina Schinkel.
Hello. We've noticed in some comments in the chat that some of you who are viewing this remotely have experienced some inappropriate content. That feed is not coming from us. We also think that we understand that now all that content is done. So our apologies that perhaps someone has hijacked our live feed for a moment. So we're going to continue. Isn't life interesting in the times of COVID? All right, so first I'm gonna give the award for Best Thespian. Hi, I'm Blair Cromwell, and I'm the drama director here at Dallas High School. Best Thespian is voted on by the Thespian membership, and this person is so amazing. We met this person years and years ago, and every year they have been the quiet, competent, careful, thoughtful center, and so steady that they allow everybody around them to be excellent. And they never draw attention to themselves, except that they're just plain awesome. And this year's Best Thespian, as chosen by the students, is Wyatt Button. I also have the honor of presenting the Ham of the Year award this year. And a couple of years ago, 4 years ago, in fact, 4 years ago in the fall, when these seniors were freshmen, we were just beginning the play Little Shop of Horrors. And sometimes when you start a new project, it's super stressful. And you're not sure, like, how do I fit in? And is this really for me? And have I done the wrong thing in auditioning? And oh, now I'm cast and I'm trapped. And there was a day when one particular actor was having a really hard time, and we were out in the hall. We were standing right in front of the scene shop, and this actor said to me, I don't think this is for me. I think I've made a mistake. And I thought, oh my gosh, no, you have not. You belong here, and you have so much to offer. And I said, just please, just stay for the next half hour. And if you can stay for the next half hour, stay for the next hour, and then stay for the day, and then come back tomorrow, because I really believe that this is a great place for you to be. So that's one of our Hams of the Year this year. I'm so glad they stayed. Hadley Nelson. Okay, my other Ham of the Year, there are two this year, it's a tie. About 3 years ago, we were doing a production of She Kills Monsters. We had a great time. It was really, really fun. And we had a lot of people who came to see it more than once. And the funny thing is, if you're a student here, you can see it on like a student night. And then you can come back with your student body card and you can see it over and over again. And we had this guy in the audience, and he came back 6 times. And there were places where we could talk with the audience. And I remember talking to this guy in the audience. And this guy loved this world as an audience member so much, I even gave them a copy of the play, because they were really part of the process as well. The thing is, once they walked in for the first performance of She Kills Monsters, they actually never left. So 3 years later, our other Ham of the Year is Bryce Hayes.
Hi there, I'm blurry. Oh my goodness, it's my turn. Am I good? No? Not yet? Okay. We're gonna do it this way. Okay. Am I good? No. Am I good now? There we go. Okay. Hi, I'm Hannah Fawcett, and I had the great honor of directing A Christmas Carol and Twelfth Night this year, and I'm here to give the Most Inspirational Award. This award is voted on by members of our company who were in both Christmas Carol and Twelfth Night. And to give you a little context as to what this award means, I don't know if you saw Romeo and Juliet last year, but there was a lot of stage blood. Lots of stage blood, very dirty, very messy. And we realized early on in the process that we needed somebody to help us kind of clean up all of this blood. And what that means is they would stand at the sink and hand wash and bleach the costumes for hours, from the top of the show to the end of the show. And this person did this without complaint. And one day they weren't able to make it to a performance. And so Crom, our theater director, stepped in and mentioned what incredibly backbreaking work this was. This person never complained. And I think that that speaks to the inspirational quality and just wonderful personhood that is Katinia Schinkel.
Hi, Bryce Hayes. I'm back to present the 4th year letters. I'm being told, oh, we're good? Perfect. The 4th year letters. These are people who have lettered in theater here 4 times. Every year they've been here. Our first 4th year letter is Hadley Nelson. Wyatt Button. Megan Fogg. Michael Renspies. And Katinia Schenkel.
Hello, Hannah Fawcett again, and blurry? I'm blurry?
Yep.
Okay, let's try this one more time, folks.
Oh, we good.
Hey-yo. We good? All right, nice. Hello, I'm back to give the most I just gave that. I'm here to give the Horatio Award, also known as the Unsung Hero Award. There are 4 this year, and these 4 people get the job done. We would not be able to do the work that we do without the work of these people. That is, maybe they take over a cue that somebody missed, maybe they're just plain nice, or maybe they come on at the end of a process, like, I don't know, 2 weeks and decide to be the weapons master. Our first award goes to Joseph Sutton. I don't know, maybe this person is also the most inspirational, Katinia Schenkel. Maybe this person covers every missed cue, Christopher Lowry. And maybe this is the kindest person ever born, Kala Geisinger.
Hello, am I blurry? I'm good. I'm so good. Okay. Hi, I'm Hadley again, and I will be presenting our National Honor Thespians. So we have Katinia Schenkel. Bryce Hayes. Savannah King. Megan Fogg. And Toby Hausler.
And I'm back. Okay, I'm now going to present this is a mouthful, Thespian President's List Scholar 4.0 GPA or Higher Award. These are for people who somehow managed to keep a 4.0 throughout their entire four years in high school while also doing plays. It's baffling to me. So first, we have Bryce Hayes. Then we have Hadley Nelson. Michael Geisinger is not here. Rory Parsons. And Anna Button.
Hi, I'm Joseph Sutton again, and I have the honor of giving the International Honor Thespian Award. Now, these people have put in at least 1,800 hours. They live and breathe theater. These 2 wonderful people are Wyatt Button and Hadley Nelson.
Hello. When people walk across the stage at graduation, the people who achieve distinction are allowed to wear those things. And so Thespians awards these lovely medals to seniors who have achieved an honor, national, or international honor distinction. So tonight I will be awarding those. The first one goes to Megan Fogg. Katinia Schinkel. Hope Wade.
Hold on.
It's gonna look good on you. You're gonna look good. Emma Smith. Bryce Hayes. Sorry, they're tangled. Everything is more difficult when you have to be alone because of social distancing, right? Wyatt Button. Hadley Nelson. Hans Garrison, but he's not here today, but he's awesome. Maya Robinson, also not here, but also awesome. Jaden Darrington, not here, but awesome. Michael Renspeed. Piper Gregory, not here, but awesome. And our last honor medal goes to Toby Hausler. So at this time of the evening, we like to take a second and really think about the journey that these particular seniors have had, because they've been here for 4 years and it's been such a wonderful ride. This year's different though, because many seniors here were in shows before they actually came to high school. They either were part of Oliver or maybe even sooner. So we have photographs going back for some of these people. We have photographs going back for them on the Dallas High School stage as young as the age of like 7 or 8 years old. So with that, I'd like to introduce the senior slideshow of 2021.
It's my happy ending. Now it's time to say goodnight. We can stop pretending. Tell the spotlight man, turn off my light, 'cause the show is done now. And it's time to leave the stage. Yeah, the good guy won now. And the band has no more songs to play. It's a happy ending, so I'll say goodbye. Goodbye to all the make-believe. Goodbye. There's no more magic up my sleeve. There's nothing left to act up here. I'll take my bow and disappear. No questions left for answering. There's only one word left to sing. Goodbye. It's a happy ending to the greatest show on earth. Now the curtain's descending, and I hope you got your money's worth. Gonna stop the show now, 'cause I wanna leave on top. So get up and go now, 'cause there's nothing left inside my head. Everything that's left to say has been said. Goodbye. Goodbye to all the song and dance. Goodbye. Off stage I stand a better chance. The show is through, the part's been played. No standing in the wings afraid. No violins or phony tears. The word that's music to my ears is goodbye. Now goodbye. 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 I'm not afraid of stopping. This end could be my start. I wanna live a life and not just play a part. I'll walk into the sunset. I'll sail across the sea. The final word Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have us sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. We may not yet have reached our glory, but I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell their story, they'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Tonight.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away.
All we see is light.
'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand and hold.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you,
someone will come running to take you home.
Raise a glass to all of us, tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new.
All is new.
All is new.
It's only a matter of time. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. And when our children tell their story,
you will be found.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Whoa.
No matter what what they tell you.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us
telling the story of tonight. The story of tonight.
Sometimes I think about the ones that we've replaced, all the millions underneath the burnt waste. And I get sad because of course we'll be the same, all of history collapsing in its wake. Oh, maybe it's enough that I am laid here. Maybe it's enough that I have known inside my head. And maybe it's enough to know that we were here together, and that we are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones for now. Ooh. So maybe this is what it takes to realize I am grateful just that I have been alive. And I'll be happy if I look back on my life. Been a sister, been a mother, been a wife. Oh, maybe it's enough that I have laid here. Maybe it's enough that I have known inside my head. And maybe it's enough to know that we were here together, and that we are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones for now.
We're going to get some lights in a minute. There we go. So we're nearing the end of our evening. So as I speak to you now, the seniors are taking their position for their final call as Dallas High School theater artists. Before we get there, I'd like to make a couple of announcements. One, it's killing us because it hurts, but it's also so wonderful. We're celebrating the fact that Alicia Shearer is going to go do amazing things that unfortunately don't involve Dallas High School. So this is her last season with us, and she's been the most amazing gift, And there'll be more celebration about that. Hang on, we're doing something with the camera. Is this one working? Yep. See, if Alicia wasn't here, and if Hannah Fawcett wasn't here, okay, there's a lot of things I do well, but all this technology, not so much. So thanks for hanging tight with us, folks. I appreciate that. And Alicia, Hannah, thank you. Thank you very much. Usually at this time of the evening, I talk a little bit about what's going to happen next year. And the first thing that's going to happen is this summer, Jeff Witt, he's the choir teacher from Central High School. He and I are partnering, and we're going to do a musical theater institute in the summertime. If you're a student at Dallas High School, or you know a student at Dallas High School that likes to sing, all that information is on the Canvas announcements. We're going to run 2 weeks in the summer. We're going to put everybody in headset mics. We're going to sing. We're going to do musical theater. It's going to be awesome. And it'll be outside. So it's completely free to do that. And we'd love to have as many folks as want to come. I'm going to just double check and make sure that everything's fine with technical things. Hold on just a minute. Tomorrow, there's another thing that's coming, and that is that tomorrow night is the premiere of our spring play, 12th night. It will be available to view on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Dallas High Theater, and it will premiere tomorrow, and then it will stay on YouTube in perpetuity as long as we feel like keeping it there. So the students did the most amazing work, really, and it's all unmasked, and we built the play as though it is a play. You just saw some pictures of it in the slideshow, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And it has, like we talked about earlier this evening, it has original student compositions in the music. And so it's really remarkable. And I hope you'll take time to watch that as well. So let's see. We talked about the summer. We talked about 12th night. The other thing, hang on just a second. I think I'm getting a message. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Usually I will announce a season or a part of a season. One of the things that was tricky this year is the changes in COVID and how we deal with COVID makes everything a really slippery platform because we're a live theater, and so it involves touch, and it involves distance and closer distance, and so I don't know what the rules are going to be like in the fall. So I don't really want to announce anything yet because I don't want people to get really excited and then have to cancel certain plans. Just know I have really exciting plans, and I can't wait to share them with you as soon as I'm sure we're going to be able to do them. All right, so thank you so much for joining us. We have just one thing left to do tonight, and it's the most sacred of all. In my family, I've always been taught that it's important to mark a moment before it's gone. So this is that moment for us here in the theater, because we won't be here in this space with these seniors like this again. So it's time for our final curtain call for the graduating class of 2021. I'm just going to check and make sure they're all ready to go. It is my great honor to start this curtain call by introducing Toby Hollis Hausler.
Megan Fogg.
Bryce Hayes.
Benjamin Nelson.
Katinia Lynn Schinkel.
Sean Gregory.
Brandon Garcia.
Hadley Nelson.
Emma Smith. Hope Wade. Wyatt Button.
Michael Renspies.
Joseph Sutton.
Thanks for supporting the class of 2021.